Hello and welcome to Kundalini Yoga and Meditation. My name is Sybilla and I'm really happy to have you join the class today. Today's class, we're going to focus on cleansing. You can think of it as cleaning or clearing. We're going to work first on cleansing the body. We have two kriyas, one that's called a beginner's set for cleansing. Actually, some of the exercises are a little bit challenging in that kriya, so I don't know why they're calling it a beginner's set, but I will give you, as always, options as we go along. The other kriya is called body cleansing and disease prevention. So we'll work on cleansing the body to help strengthen the immune system to resist any kind of flus or virus or whatever it may be. You may be exposed to. So that will be part of the body cleansing. And then for our meditation, we're going to work on cleansing the mind and the spirit. We're going to do a meditation that's sometimes called Ganputi and sometimes Ganpati, but it's just different names for the same mantra. And that one will work on three things. It will help us to get rid of any past negativity. So think of getting rid of any karma, any past negativity. And then it will work on smoothing out our present day problems, day-to-day problems that we may have. And the third will be working to make us more optimistic about tomorrow, about the future. So it's going to be working on the past, present, and future, clearing out on all three levels. So everything we're going to work today is on cleansing, including our breathing. And I hope that it will work in really cleansing everything, mind, body, and spirit. And we'll get started rubbing your hands, getting the energy moving at the heart center. And bring your hands together in prayer pose at the heart center. A little bit of pressure against the palms, a little bit of pressure of the thumbs against the sternum. Push up with your thumbs, pushing down on your shoulder blades behind, lengthening your spine, pulling up through your crown to the ceiling. Lengthening your neck, pulling in slightly on your chin. Your eyes are most of the way closed, rolling them up, looking out the third eye between your two eyebrows. And take a nice, long, deep inhalation through the nose. And just suspend the breath. And exhale. And inhale again. And just think for a moment why you wanted to be here today. And exhale. And inhale again. And set your intention for the class. It can be to cleanse the body to prevent disease. It can be to cleanse the mind and spirit for a positive future. It can be for whatever need you have in your life, set the intention. And exhale. Please bring your hands down on your knees and begin lazy hip rotation, stretching out in every direction, keeping your face facing forward, chin parallel to the ground. Just close your eyes, go inside, go with the movement. Use your breath, inhaling forward, exhaling back. And when you finish the next rotation, change direction. Try not to push or pull with your arms. All the movement from your lower pelvic area. You can cross your hands over your chest if you're using your arms. Go at your own pace. And when you finish the next rotation, come center, straight spine. Your hands are in Gyan Mudra, thumb and index finger together, draped over your knees. Your eyes are most of the way closed, rolling them up, looking out the third eye between your two eyebrows. Long, deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, slowing down your breathing. And adding your mantra, Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Sat is truth, Nam is name or identity. So, Sat Nam, your own true self. Long, deep breathing. And please bring your hands on your ankles for spinal flex. We're going to inhale forward, exhale, rounding back, going at your own pace. As you come forward, bring your shoulder blades together behind, open the heart center, feel the stretch in your rib cage. Inhaling forward, exhaling back, Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. And inhale, center. Exhale, stretch your legs apart as far as you can. We're going to inhale, stretching up to the ceiling, twisting slightly. Exhale, coming down to one side. Inhaling back center, twisting to the other side. Going at your own pace, whatever works for you. Try to exaggerate the inhale, stretching up to the ceiling, stretching your spine up. And next time you come center, stay there. Stretch up, apply the root lock, pulling it up on the navel center, hold it. And exhale, bring your arms down, shake your arms and legs out, and come onto your hands and knees. Make sure that your weight is evenly distributed. Your fingers are a little bit splayed for balance. We're going to inhale, looking up to the ceiling. Exhale, rounding back, looking at your knees, going at your own pace. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. And last 30 seconds, if you want to speed it up just a little bit for the last 30 seconds. And inhale, look up to the ceiling, stretch up through your neck. Exhale, come sitting on your heels, your arms are overhead, palms together, forehead on the mat, Guru Pranam pose. From this position, we're going to slide the left leg back as far as you can, stretching from the tip of your fingers to the tip of your toes, stretching out your right hip. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders, stretch up, look up to the ceiling. And bring your leg in, come back into Guru Pranam pose, arms overhead, palms together, forehead on the mat. This time we're going to stretch the right leg back as far as you can, stretching from the tip of your fingers to the tip of your toes, stretching out your left hip this time. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders, stretch up, look up to the ceiling. And bring your leg in, come sitting on your heels in rock pose, or come back into easy pose, or whatever posture is good for you. You can grab a pillow or a blanket or a towel or something put under you if it's not comfortable to sit cross-legged, or you can grab a chair. Most of the exercises can be done in a chair. Important thing is you keep a nice straight spine. We're going to keep our hands in Gyan Mudra, bringing the elbows up to shoulder height, inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right, going at your own pace, using your mantra, Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. And inhale, center. Apply the root lock, pull in and up on the navel center. Hold it. And release your arms down, shake them out. And we're going to bring the left ear to the left shoulder and around, lazy neck rotations, going at your own pace. And when you finish the next rotation, change direction, same thing. And when you finish the next rotation, come center, straight spine. Our breathing for today, or pranayama, is called nadi cleansing. It's considered the perfect cleanser. It's also called U breathing because we're going to hold the right hand in the shape of a U. The left hand is going to be in Gyan Mudra, draped over the knee. We're going to use the right thumb to block off the right nostril, and then we're going to use either the right index finger or the right pinky, whichever works best for you, to close off the left. We're going to be alternating nostril breathing. We're going to start breathing in through the left nostril, so you'd be holding your right nostril closed. Inhale through the left nostril, hold the breath, exhale through the right, and then we'll inhale through the right, hold the breath, exhale through the left. There's one thing that we have to think about, and that's the pattern. We're going to be inhaling for the count of 1, holding for the count of 4, and exhaling for the count of 2. So our pattern is 1-4-2, 1-4-2, 1-4-2. So try to keep that pattern. I'll have a mantra playing, SAA-TAA-NAA-MAA-WAHEGURU. It's fairly fast, that you should be able to coordinate with that. If it works to coordinate with the mantra, fine. If not, just go at your own pace, whatever works for you. But try to stay with the 1-4-2. Inhaling for 1, holding for 4, exhaling for 2. So bring your hands in a U, blocking off the right nostril. We're going to start inhaling through the left and go at your own pace.
SAA-TAA-NAA-MAA-WAHEGURU, 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 SAA-TAA-NAA-MAA-WAHEGURU,
And inhale through both nostrils. And exhale. Let your breathing come back to normal. Long, deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Using your mantra, Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. A few of our exercises in the Kriya calls for breath of fire, just as a reminder, or for those of you who've never done breath of fire before. It's a very light, easy breath in through the nose, out through the nose. It sounds like it's panting, but the breath is coming from the navel center. So if you're new to it, just keep your hands on your belly and try to inhale, pushing your belly out, exhale, pushing your hands back towards your spine. And just keep the breath at your belly, but speed it up. If you're comfortable with breath of fire, you can do it with some of these exercises, but you always have the option of going with long, deep breathing instead of breath of fire. And if you're pregnant or in the first couple of days of your menstrual cycle, you probably not want to do a powerful breath of fire anyway. So you have options. And in our first exercise, at the end of the exercise, we're going to be asked to lift both feet up off the ground, about a foot off the ground, and then put them back down. If it's not possible for you to lift both feet up at the same time, just lift one and then the other, or just skip that part of the exercise. That is true for most of the ones, these first few exercises have leg exercises that may be putting a lot of pressure on your abdominal muscles or on your lower back. So make sure that we're working those muscles, but we're not hurting them. So please come lying down on your back. And you're going to want to interlace your fingers with your hands behind your neck. And in this position, with your hands behind your neck, so you're interlacing your fingers behind the neck, underneath your head, underneath your hairline, lying down flat on your back. We're going to go to breath of fire or long, deep breathing, whatever works for you. And inhale and exhale. Take a moment's breath between we're going to go back to the breath of fire or long, deep breathing, whatever works for you. And go back. And inhale, lift both feet up to 1 foot off the ground if you can, if not one at a time, or just skip this part. Try to hold your feet up. And exhale, relax down. Shake your legs out, wiggle your hips. And we're going to keep the hands in the same motion, the same mudra, interlace behind your neck. But this time we're going to spread the legs apart as far as you can. So spread your legs wide apart. And again, we're going to do breath of fire, long, deep breathing a couple of times. And then we're going to lift the legs off the ground, this time bringing them up, if you can, to 3 feet off the ground. If that doesn't work for you, one at a time, or just skip the leg lift. So we'll start with breath of fire or long, deep breathing, legs wide apart, hands under your neck. And inhale, lift both legs up if you can, up to 3 feet off the ground. Hold it. Lift one at a time. And exhale, relax down. I'm going to do it one more time. So breath of fire, long, deep breathing. And inhale, lift both legs up, still spread wide apart, hold it. And exhale, relax down, shake your legs out, wiggle your hips. And we have one more challenging one, and then most of the rest of them are fairly easy. So we're going to do stretch pose. Many of you know stretch pose. You're going to be lifting your head and your feet 6 inches off the ground, using breath of fire, long, deep breathing. Your arms can be straight out, or you can slide them underneath your buttocks for support. We're only going to do it for 60 seconds, and then I'll give you a 30-second little extra if you want to go to 90 seconds. So it's very short. But you can try to look down to the tips of your tops of your big toes as you're doing it, as your feet are up. And as I said, if it doesn't work to lift both feet at the same time, lift one at a time, or lift your head up and then lift your feet up. But if you can, lift your head and your feet at the same time up with breath of fire, long, deep breathing, 60 seconds. And last 30 seconds. And inhale. And exhale, relax down. Wiggle your hips, shake your legs out. Bring your knees into your chest, grab hold with both arms, rock side to side. And then rock back and forth along your spine. And rock yourself up into a sitting position with your legs straight out in front of you. So we've got the more challenging ones out of the way before at the beginning, so it's downhill all the way. We're going to bring the right foot up onto the left thigh or bring it just into the groin, whatever works for you. We're going to have our hands straight out. We're going to inhale, try to bring our hands over the foot and then lean back as far as you can. So you're going to be coming forward and leaning back. If it doesn't work to bend that knee, just keep it to the side. Inhaling forward, exhaling back, going at your own pace. Try to bring your hands down if you can, over, reaching over your foot if that works for you. If not, just go as far as you can. Go at your own pace. And inhale, center. Exhale, switch legs. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side, bringing your leg up if it works. If not, just bringing your foot into your groin or as close to you as you can, whatever works for you. And inhale, perfect the posture. Exhale, come out, shake your legs out, wiggle your hips. And we're going to bring the arms behind us with our palms flat on the ground, leaning the head back, looking up to the ceiling. Try to look at a point at the ceiling. Try not to blink if you can. Keep your eyes focused on one point. Long, deep breathing or breath of fire, whichever you prefer. And inhale. And exhale, slowly bring your head up and come lying down on your back. And we're going to inhale, bring the arms straight up. Make fists with our arms. Pull the fist down towards the chest, resisting, resisting, resisting as you come down as if you're pulling a heavy weight. When your fists get to your chest, exhale, release. Inhale again, bring your arms back up and keep going at your own pace, but really make it a powerful motion, really pulling and pulling. Your arm should be shaking from the effort of pulling your fist down towards your chest, imagining you're pulling a really heavy weight, going at your own pace. And inhale. Exhale, lower your arms down, shake your arms out, shake your legs out, wiggle your hips. And bring your knees into your chest, grab hold with both arms, rock side to side. And then rock back and forth along your spine. And rock yourself up into a comfortable sitting position. We're going to bring the hands into fist with just the Saturn middle finger sticking out. And we're going to move our arms backwards in a powerful motion. Try to open your heart center so your shoulders and elbows are back a little bit. Powerful motion, backward circles at your own pace. And inhale. Exhale, lower your arms down, shake them out. we're going to interlace the fingers, bringing the hands behind the neck again, underneath the hairline, pushing your elbows back, opening up your heart center. We're going to keep the spine nice and straight, and we're going to make little circles from the base of the spine, counterclockwise circles, just little circles from the base of your spine with a little grinding motion in your lower abdomen. Go at your own pace, whatever works for you, but just try to feel that grinding in the lower abdomen, little circles at the base of the spine. And inhale, center. And exhale, release your arms down. We're going to put thumbs at the base of the little finger, one arm up, one arm down, and we're going to alternate that up and down motion, going at your own pace. If you can, go with the rhythm of the mantra. Inhale, exhale, lower your arms down, shake them out. We're going to bring the hands into fists with the thumbs up. We're going to bring the arms all the way out, and we're going to twist from one side to the other. Try to twist your whole body. Your arms all the way to the other side. Try to look over your shoulder. Nice, powerful motion. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale.
Dear Lord, Satnam, holy name, when I call on the light within, I go home.
And inhale, exhale, lower your arms down, shake them out. our next exercise, we're going to inhale, hold the breath. With the breath held in, we're going to pump the navel as many times as you can on the breath held in. Then we're going to exhale and then pump the navel with the breath held out. Again, if you're pregnant or in the first couple of days of your menstrual cycle, you need to pump your stomach. But the rest of you, powerful pump once on the continuously on the inhale as long as you can, and then on the exhale as long as you can. Keep going at your own pace.
Hari Om, dear Lord, Satanam, holy name. When I call on the light within, I go home.
Hari Om, dear Lord, Satanam, holy name. When I call on the light within, I go home.
I call on the light within. I call on the light within. Call on the light, call on the light. I call on the light within. I call on the light within. I call on the light within. Call on the light, call on the light. I call on the light within.
And inhale and exhale. We're going to bring the thumbs inside the fists, and we're going to do an exercise similar to the one we did lying down, reaching out, pulling in, reaching out, pulling in, but keeping your thumbs inside your fists as you pull in. So if you're pulling ropes forward, going at your own pace.
Hari Om, dear Lord, Satanam, holy name. When I call on the light within, I go home.
Hari Om, dear Lord, Satanam, holy name. When I call on the light within, I go home.
Hari Om, dear Lord, Satanam, holy name. When I call on the light within, I go home.
I call on the light within. I call on the light within. Call on the light, call on the light. I call on the light within. I call on the light within.
Inhale. Exhale, release your fists down, open your hands, and just sit for a moment. You're just going to stretch out, bringing the right foot into the left groin and leaning forward, coming down as far as you can, bringing your knee, your nose down to your knee if you can, reaching as much as you can. We're not going to move, we're just going to come down to this position. Relax in the position as much as you can.
Hummy hum, Brahma. Hummy hum, Brahma. Hummy hum, Brahma. Hummy hum, Brahma. Hummy hum.
And inhale. Slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. Change legs. Same thing. Try to bring your left foot in as close to your groin as you can. Lean over, come down, relax into it. Try to stretch into it.
Brahma, hummy hum, 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 Brahma, hummy hum. Hummy hum, Brahma. 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 Hummy hum.
And inhale. Slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. When you get to your shoulders, roll them back. Shake your legs out. And for our last exercise before our relaxation, we're going to interlace the fingers behind the back. Where the hands are interlaced with the index fingers pointing up behind the back. We're going to inhale up, exhale coming down, bringing the arms up to the ceiling, coming back up. Inhaling up, exhale, coming down to the left knee, exhaling back up, and then back to center, back up, and then to the right knee. So center, left knee, center, right knee, center, left knee, going at your own pace with your fingers, index fingers pointing up, trying to bring your arms up as high as you can behind you as you come down. So our last exercise, give it your all.
Brahma, hummy hum, 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 Brahma, hummy hum. Hummy hum, Brahma. 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 Hummy hum.
And inhale. Shake your arms and legs out. Just take a moment. Be aware of the energy in your body. Be aware of how you feel. Or please come lying down on your back for your relaxation. Or lie on your back with your arms at your sides, palms facing up to the ceiling. You can grab something, put underneath your knees, underneath your head, blanket on top of you, whatever you need to make yourself comfortable. Try to relax completely. And begin to bring the awareness back into your body. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Begin to rotate your ankles and your wrists in one direction. And reverse the direction. Rub the palms of your hands together, soles of your feet together. Get the energy moving again. And bring your legs down on the mat. We're going to lift the left knee up towards the chest. Drop it down to the right side. Keep your shoulders on the mat. Look over your left shoulder. And change sides. Bring your right knee up. Drop it down to the left side. Keep your shoulders on the mat. Look over your right shoulder. And bring both knees into your chest. Grab hold with both arms. Rock side to side. And then rock back and forth along your spine. And rock yourself up into a sitting position for a meditation. So our meditation for today, Ganputi or Ganpati, works with two mantras combined. The first mantra is one that we do often for healing, RAA-MAA-DAA-SAA, SAA-SAY-SO-HUNG. And the other one we use for balance, SAA-TAA-NAA-MAA. So we're going to put the two together, RAA-MAA-DAA-SAA, SAA-SAY-SO-HUNG, SAA-TAA-NAA-MAA. We're going to use the fingers, so each time we chant the sa, we're going to put the index finger and the thumb together, and then the middle finger, then the ring finger and the little finger, always coming back to the index finger to start. So RAA-MAA-DAA-SAA, SAA-SAY-SO-HUNG, SAA-TAA-NAA-MAA. Your hands will be down on your knees, moving the fingers along with the sound of the mantra. Try to chant the mantra out loud. Try to stay focused on it. It's a little bit different one where it'll be sort of a whisper in the beginning, and then it'll go to the regular voice and back to whisper again. Just try to chant along with the sound of it, keeping your fingers going with the RAA-MAA-DAA-SAA, SAA-SAY-SO-HUNG, SAA-TAA-NAA-MAA. Focus is going to be at the brow point between the two eyebrows, and just try to stay focused. Bring your focus back to the mantra whenever your mind starts to wander.
SAA-SAY-SO-HUNG, SAA-TAA-NAA-MAA, RAA-MAA-DAA-SAA.
Inhale and exhale. Just let that mantra reverberate. And please bring your hands together in prayer pose at your heart center. A nice long deep inhalation through the nose. And recall whatever intention you had for the class, seal it and take it with you. And exhale.
May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on.
And thank you very much for joining the class today. Be healthy, be happy, be holy. Sat Nam.